need to quit right now. Only if you meet this criteria. My name is Chosen Elevates, and the common misconceptions, people think, oh, never give up, keep going, even when the signs are clear and there. So basically, the first thing is stop doing what everyone else is telling you to do or what you think is right based on people's standards. That's completely false. And that's when you should quit. You know why? Because when you do something because your parents tell you to do, what's going to happen? Oh, my parents told me to do this, so I'm going to do this even though I don't like it. Imagine you become a doctor. You did it because your parents told you. You make good income. However, you're not happy. You're not satisfied. Wait, but I'm making money. I'm making 300K. I'm making 200 to 400, whatever you're making. You're like, wow, but money doesn't equal happiness, right? There's people that end their life because they're not happy. There's rich people, millionaires, celebrities that end it all because they're not happy. They're not happy with what they're not fulfilled, right? So if you have a job that you hate going to, you're not going to last long. You're going to quit. You're going to be like, this is not for me, even if the money is right. Yes, you might be working it because you need the money and it pays well, right? It does pay well. However, it's better to make less money and be happy than make way more money and not be happy. Because if you're not happy, things is going to affect you. You're going to be bad with people. You're not going to treat people well because you're not happy. You're going to wake up, hate life, and you don't want to. Then you're going to start becoming negative. You're going to start bringing this negative energy. And this negative energy is going to affect the people around you. And you don't want to be that person that was very positive to a very negative person, and no one's gonna want to hang out with you. I don't care how much money. The people that are gonna want to hang out with you is the people that know you got money and want the benefits. And I honestly think that is one of the important things. But the second thing is doing it when you know that you're not capable. I know this is completely debatable and people are gonna be like this, right? Let's say you want to be a power lifter, right? You want to be a power lifter in a few months and you're just working out. Are you going to be a power lifter? No, it's not possible, at least naturally. Even with the help of steroids, it's not possible, right? So if you're not capable right now, I'm not saying you're not going to be capable in the future, right? You will be capable if you put the work, but you have to understand there's realistic and unrealistic things. This second sign is so important because people are like, oh, I'm going to find a way to be a doctor in 2 years. Not possible. And even if you did find a way, you're not going to be a good doctor. You're not going to know anything. Second of all, you're just going to be horrible, and then you're going to get sued, and then you're going to lose your career of being a doctor. You're going to lose your career of being maybe a trainer, maybe a construction worker, right? Because the thing with these jobs is that if you mess up or you do something horrible that affects someone's life, or something falls, a building falls, you're at fault. It's not like, oh, this person did, this person. No, the company you're working with don't want to look bad, so they're going to get sued, and then they're going to sue you. And then you're going to lose because you don't have money. As a construction worker, how much money are you making? Are you making $500,000, $400,000? No, you're not making that much money. You're making very little money. Yes, it may be sustainable to some people, depending on where you are and what your needs are. However, what I want to say is that there are times where you have to quit. And these two signs are very important. And the last thing is, this last sign, all of y'all are going to hate me for. The term never give up is completely false. Do not listen to the term never give up. Because you might hear, oh, never give up, never give up. I will win, I will do this. That's completely false. That's going to really lead you astray. Because think about it, right? If I'm working out for a year, I want to be the best powerlifter, right? In a year of working out, I don't care how consistent, if you were training to failure, if you made the best gains ever, you're not going to be at that point. And there's some people that never gets to that point, right? Because the thing with powerlifting is that you have to train and train and train, and you're competing with not only natural people, but people with steroids. So much people that are taking steroids that are like, oh, I'm so natural, I'm this, I'm not taking it. And you're competing against those people. So you might not be able to go to the top first. So if you're like, oh, I want to be the #1 powerlifter, I want to be the strongest man in the world, won't happen. Never give up won't apply to this case. But listen, never give up doesn't mean you're not capable when it comes to, let's say, being a doctor or things that come in the knowledge. Because with the knowledge, if you read books, if you do all of that, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get to where you need to. You're gonna get to where you need to be if you work on the knowledge. The knowledge, no one can tell me, oh, I'm not smart enough to be a doctor, I'm not smart enough to be a lawyer, I'm not smart enough to be a dentist. All of those, if you work hard enough and you put, yes, you may do, like I failed an exam, not really failed, but it's way more easier to tell you I failed this exam to enter medical school, and now I can't apply. Now I have to retake it and study again. But will I give up? No. But never give up. It really applies to this. It really applies to this subject matter, because at the end of the day, the thing with school, if you study and put your mind and you take your time, whether you're taking less classes or whatever, you're studying more or you're studying over a prolonged time, you will get to where you need to go. And that's facts, because anyone can learn anything if they have the drive, if they have the knowledge, and if they are willing to put the work. When you have the knowledge, drive, even if you don't have the knowledge and you gain the knowledge, you will get it. And that's how it works, y'all. That's how it works. And I tell you all, if you put the work, never give up. But that is a thing that people say. And y'all, mental health is very important. So the last thing is, care about your mental health, right? Because at the end of the day, if your mental health is not well, what's gonna happen? You're gonna miss work. You're not gonna study for the exam. You're not gonna go to the gym. You're not gonna do things that's great for your health. You're not gonna wanna take care of your family because your mental health is not good. That's why people take breaks or this, besides certain facts. But like mental health, if you don't have a solid mental, you're not gonna be able to pass that test. You're not gonna be able to perform very well in your job. And I'm speaking from experience, because when my mental health wasn't good, my classes, I was doing okay, but I wasn't getting the A's that I needed. So it really just, hurted me, and it made me horrible, sad, miserable, and not wanting to continue with life, right? Because think about it, y'all, like this world and working, there's so much, there's always something. There's this. You can literally do anything at any time, basically. You can find something. You can go out, you can drive around, you can go buy some food, you can go to the gas station. There's a gas station 24/7. There's 24/7 places that you can go to. So people get caught up, and even me, in this world and all these things that just distract you. Like, you're gonna have a goal, but Instagram, news, what did this person do today? What did that person, wow, really? This person is doing this now? No, you get what I'm saying? It's like so easy. You have this one goal. So if your mental health is not good, you're not well. If you're not well, everything is negative. So think about it. Let's do it like this. Work on your mental health, and then you can work on your body. You can work on anything else that you're interested in, right? And that was really it for the video. I hope y'all liked it, and we'll see you on the next video.